What's up, guys? Stein back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about wants versus needs. So, we need food, we need water, we need shelter. We do not need a PlayStation 4. We do not need an Xbox 360. We need food, water, shelter. There's a reason why the order is health, wealth, love, and happiness, and there's a reason why it's in that order for a specific reason. And that reason is because Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We all learned this in school when we were younger. And first thing is your necessities, which is food, water, and shelter. Next, it's security, I believe, and then it's self-actualization. So security would be like wealth, and self-actualization would be talking to people, relationships, forming, things of that nature. So wants versus needs. And I like to, a lot of people, they'll eat for taste, and this is not the way I do things. This is not the way I go about things. I eat for nourishment of the body, and that is what I strive you guys to do, because a lot of people will eat for taste. They'll eat because something tastes good. And the way I eat is for nourishment of the body, because I want a better body, as I'm sure a lot of you do as well, because who does not want a better body? But I guess you could just say I'm blessed because I honestly do not care about the taste of the food, and all that I want is nourishment of the body. I want the body to be well and in good shape, and I hope you guys do as well, because we all want better bodies, we all want better health, we all want a better fitness in that category. We all want that, and there's a reason why it's number one. Maslow's hierarchy of needs: health, wealth, love, happiness. You do not need a PlayStation 4. You do not need an Xbox 360. You do not need donuts. You know, all these things you don't need. And this would be technically living a minimalist lifestyle. I think I read that Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg wear the same t-shirt every single day. And that, you know, because they say that the more decisions that you make, like, they want to make the least amount of decisions, and they want to make the best decisions possible. So if they have to decide what shirt they're wearing, that takes away a decision that they're going to have to make for a day. And I'm not sure the source where I saw that from, but I know that is a fact, that they wear the same thing every day. And I know a lot of people do that as well, that don't want to, like, you just want to get up and go, which makes sense that you do want to do that. So you're not looking through your closet, oh, what am I going to wear? Okay, yeah, that brings me into another point. You don't need to buy all these clothes and all this other stuff that you don't need. You need your basic, you need your winter coat if you're living in the winter. But the clothes that I wear basically the same clothes, like the same general clothes. I don't mix up a lot of clothes unless, of course, we're at an event or something where you need to have different types of clothes. But I will wear somewhat of the same. I did this for school, some of the same mixed wardrobe every single day, and I think that's the best way to do things, because you don't want to be spending a bunch of money on clothes, things like that you don't necessarily need, but you want them because they look good. I know a lot of girls especially go shopping a lot, and they count this as their stress reliever, that they go to the mall and shop for a bunch of clothes because they believe that this relieves stress. I've already talked this before. My number one go-to is exercise, and that is by far the best way, in my opinion. It is not going through a mall, just seeing an outfit you like, ooh, I like this, and grab it and get it and wear it. Yes, clothes do make you feel good if you wear them in the right way, but stress reliever number one is exercise, guaranteed. No other way about it. It's an action-oriented way to relieve stress, unlike meditation, where you're just sitting here closing your eyes. But that's a whole other thing. So food, water, shelter. You need these things. Minimalist lifestyle. It can be a boring lifestyle at sometimes if you get to, because you're living a minimalist life, you don't get these extra things. And I believe the extra things come after you live this you live below your means. You live below what's necessary because that's important. So this way, you're not spending a bunch of money on stuff you don't actually need. And I can be counted as boring sometimes. People say, oh, you're boring, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm boring. Okay, cool. I know the right way that I want to live. There's no other way. There's no right or wrong way to live. And this is the way that I want to do it. And I want to pass it along to you guys because of what I see on a day-to-day basis. And I've mentioned this, and I mentioned this before. Andy Frisella's videos, he says, we're all human beings, and we're all pretty much wired the exact same way. So, if we all exercise, we're going to feel good. If we all read books, we really read positive information, we're going to feel good. If we have these positive thoughts going in our mind every single day, we're going to feel good. We're not going to feel bad because everyone wants to feel good. We need consistency on a day-to-day basis to feel good. And we get that by staying consistent, doing the little things right, relying on your needs, not your wants, every single day. The wants come after the needs. Needs are always first. Health is always first. Number one leading cause of death in America is heart disease. And it's because we have too many people obese in America. So that's why health is number one. And I urge you guys to take it serious and take your life serious. I already made a video on that, but that's the way that I go about things. And the jokes come as they come. I'm not a jokester. Some people are just jokesters by nature. They're social creatures. And the more I think about it, the more the people are very social. Those types of people, they love alcohol. They love, they're going out all the time, drinking, socializing, which is not a bad thing. Like I said, I'm not saying how you should live, anything of that nature, but these people will do that, and most of the time they are overweight and it's not it's a bad thing to be overweight, but it is important too, because like I said, and this isn't a knock on anything, but obese people are generally very funny people. They're hilarious. And people who are super let's say fit or whatever, let's say an athlete or somebody, they're very serious people because they're serious about their life. And the best way to go about it is right in the middle, and you want to balance. You want to be funny and you want to have a good time, but you also want to be serious and take your health serious, all this nature. You don't want to just be boring, and you don't want to just be funny, because if you're just boring, and then you won't have any fun, obviously. And if you're just funny, you don't take anything serious, you're fat, you're obese, all these things that we need to improve. So I would say you lean more towards the work though than you do the fun. Obviously, this is what I urge. Everything on this channel is work comes first all the time. Health, working out. Wealth, reading books, going to work, working out. Health, wealth, love, happiness. Love, happiness is last on the list for a reason, because you should not be reliant on another partner to make you happy. You should be happy from yourself, and you should be happy creating the life you want yourself and not relying on somebody else to make you happy. This is not relationship advice from me. This is relationship advice from Brandon Carter and 50 Cent. I just got an email from him today Brandon Carter saying that you should be happy yourself. You should not be happy by, relying on your partner for happiness. You should be happy from yourself. You should be happy from just inside. And the garage door is now shutting, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, you should be happy from yourself and not relying on somebody else. That's the video for today. Wants, needs. Get your wants. Get your needs, excuse me. Do not get your wants. Get your needs. Anything you need. Food, water, shelter. Most important things you need. After you get those, you can then get the wants. But the needs come first every single time. That's the video for today. Little Baby has a song. It's called Wants versus Needs. And that's how I pretty much kind of came up with this little saying. But yeah, it's also very important because there's needs and there's wants in what we need in life. And obviously we need more needs than wants. That's the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. We will see you in the next one.